And you fast forward, that song I played, Drought Season, is from an album called Federal. And that came out in 1993. I know this, Heather B, because I was there.
You was there.
I know this because we played the music on KMEL. I was on the radio.
I was there.
At the time, I didn't even know he was my cousin.
Absolutely.
Come on. I watched all the success he's had as a business mogul. He had the wherewithal back then. That's the thing about coming from the Bay Area. We are independent entrepreneurial thinkers. So he already had a blueprint, a bigger plan before he put out his first mixtape.
Right.
And you fast forward to 2023, if you was watching GMA 3 the other day, you would have saw him celebrating his new book with Snoop Goon with the spoon, cooking on Good Morning America.
I love it.
He came from the crest to Good Morning America. Citizens, please welcome to the show the one and only E-40.
Clap it up. What?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Vallejo, California, Country Club Crest Child Care Center, Elsa Wiedemann, to John Davis, and to Franklin Junior High, to Hogan Senior High, man. And I'm right here with E-40 Way, Magazine Street. You understand?
You
me?
better
1300 block.
Come on. Just recently, Cuzzo called me and said, "Hey, man, you're gonna be able to make it down." I wasn't able to in 48 hours, as much as I wanted to. But he got a street named after him in Vallejo, rightfully so.
Yep.
Because you've inspired so many. Does that, when you see the inspiration and impact you make, and even when it's kids who weren't even there when you first started and they know your name and you can see them inspired by you, how does that make you feel?
It made me feel good, man. Vallejo was always one of the cities that was very underrated, and we was a small city. We had to prove ourselves to all the other bigger cities in the Bay Area, and we did that. We did that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful, man. I'm thankful, and I'm glad that I had to go through, obstacles and hurdles, because it made me stronger. That's why I'm still able to be here now and generate Skrilla and, be a serial entrepreneur and, dip into different revenue streams and what have you. And here I am now in the food and beverage game, along with, you understand me, loving my music, my new album. You already know what that's. Yeah. That's out tonight.
That's tonight?
Yeah, that's out tonight at 9 p.m.
Okay.
West Coast time.
12
a.m. East Coast time.
Midnight.
That's right. Rule of thumb, and it's 23 slaps on that thing. You're going to love it if you rock with E-40. If you got a half of a brain, you understand me? If you're not lame, if your game goofy, it might go over your head like a shower nozzle. But if you gamed up, you're going to be groovy like a drive-in movie.
God damn. That's my cousin right there. Had to be.
You don't be talking like that, though, Sway. I'm just saying. Yours is different.
We're like a steak. You know that.
Yeah. Nobody quite talk like that. This is, how does Snoop, like, what, I mean, you and Snoop, man, like, are y'all self-proclaimed chefs?
Yeah, so, hey, he's from Crook to Cook. I'm the goon with the spoon, you dig? I feel like, when you're dealing with things like say, for instance, in sports, they call people, oh, he a beast.
Yeah.
He a beast. He beastie. Or, oh, he a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like when we got McCaffrey on the Niners, they was like, one of my cousins. He's your cousin too.
Okay.
His name Toby Thurman. He's St. Charles' son. He a big
legend
Cowboys
St.
fan.
Charles. Yeah,
that's right. He a big Cowboys fan, and he called me. He was like, "Man, y'all got that boy McCaffrey. Man, he a dog." And, you don't get offended by that. That means you beastie. You one of them ones. And so why we can't have a goon with a spoon?
Come on.
You feel me? Make it, what I'm saying? Yeah, we rocking and rolling. We co-packing. You understand me? We store this, we Walmart. You understand me?
It's in Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart, Safeway, Costco. Yeah, man, moving around. Ice cream, sausages, burritos, nonstop, all gas, no brake pads. Many more to come. Stay tuned.
Did you meet Martha yet?
I haven't. Oh yeah, I met Martha before
Okay.
at Bottle Rock. What year was that? Probably about 6 years ago. She was really cool, really cool woman. She, matter of fact, she had, you know how they had the tents at Bottle Rock, and she had like a daiquiri. She had one of her drinks and some new stuff, and she said, "Come in here and have a drink with me." And we came in there. Me and my wife came in there, had a drink with her. She was really cool, laid back, just be chilling.
Yeah,
really, really cool woman.
All right, man, Cuzzo, I can't tell you how proud I am of this jacket you wore in here today, man. I don't know what's the
exclusive game, man. You know, this is made from authentic material, man. I don't know if he made this from a blanket or a scarf or whatever, but exclusive game out of Atlanta. He do all the fixtures and tycoons and top hats, apparel, man. You know, custom made. You know, and he get your sizes and he make them, man. And that's when you see me dip like this. You know what I'm saying? Soaked in ism. That's my guy.
Do you ever wear the same thing more than once? Like, can you wear this jacket again, or is it a wrap?
I might need to. This thing so fly right here. This one.
Like, what do you do with the clothes? Because you always come with something unique and original. What do you do with the clothes after you wear them once?
Everybody want my hand-me-downs, man. My brothers, everybody. Nowadays, I've been my son, my youngest one. He big enough now. He wear all my size now, so I got to start giving it to him because it's so many in the. But I do keep them for like what do you call it, memorabilia?
Yeah.
I always get the name wrong, but you know I keep them. Yeah, and I put them. We what you call it? We do the plastic, and we got a little machine that squishes
vacuum,
it. You know?
Like
yeah, like
vacuum
that.
seal.
Exactly.
That's so smart.
Vacuum
Really?
seal the clothes. Yeah.
That's smart.
Not the turkey. Not
DB's
the
a
turkey
collector.
bag.
You hear that?
Yeah, you got to vacuum seal and protect things from the elements because, like, if people breathe on something, that'll, like, infect it or whatever. Sometimes even the container itself, like, if you use it from paper that has acid in it, it can break down and get inside the garment. So you're doing the smart thing by getting
absolutely.
And you archive it. I mean, just think about what happened. And I've been saying it for years, just with people writing things down in these notebooks. But you think about 50 years and these museums and different things popping up. 50 years from now, if there's an E-40 fit that he wore to the MTV Awards, the 2010, 2015, and it's there, it's marked, it's stamped. It's
Absolutely.
Authentic. That's authentication right there, and it's one of one. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
you have to do that. That's smart.
So that's what I be doing with my clothes, man.
So I can't wear this jacket though. That's the point I was getting to.
You gotta eat beer with potatoes and gravy to get your weight up a little bit, and then you'll be able to fit this jacket.
Sway in the gym.
You know, there's one of my lines from Mr. Flamboyant: "Eat beer with potatoes and gravy is not good."
Dude, Mr. Flamboyant is here. Yeah, I've been in the gym, Cuzzo. Heather just
Nah, you
said.
look good, Cuzzo.
Thank you, man. I've been
great.
seeing you. I told you the same thing. Like, I saw you one time. I was like, Cuzzo trying to lean out on me.
I backslid for the last 2 weeks, being out there for the Grammy thing with the 50th hip hop 50s
Yeah.
in L.A. And to now, I've been eating up everything. So as soon as I get back to the coffee table, I'm gonna be back.
Come on with us, man.
You understand me?
To be recognized by the Grammys for the 50th anniversary, being from the Bay, it's a huge.
Yeah.
It's huge for us.
Yeah.
Like, they only recognize one or two people in the Bay.
Yeah, and they don't recognize us enough, man.
Yeah.
We are the blueprint of independent music game, the whole thing, like trendsetters. A lot of the slang that the world says, we been said it. We been screaming it. They soak it up like a beach towel, and your favorite rapper get a hold to it, and they don't know it's right from right here.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Right here. They soak it up good, too, and they don't say nothing about it. They'll tell us, I got that. When the rappers see you personally, they'll give it up. But when they out and about doing interviews, they ain't gonna say nothing. They
don't give credit.
It ain't gonna hurt them. If I say something if I say a slang word or something, I give people they dap.
Mm-hmm.
If I got it from you, I'll give it to you, man. You get that.
Yeah.
I got that from my partner such and such. That's me. That's 40 water.
Heather,
You feel me?
y'all
Get
bonded
into it
right now. It's a lot of bonding right
Get
now.
into it right now.
Do you sometimes, I when I found myself in the White House interviewing Obama, I thought, what am I doing here? You know what I mean? Like, damn, how did I get here from 23rd Ave to the White House with Obama?
When I seen that, I was so elated. I'm like, my cousin is interviewing Obama.
Yeah, but I'm like that when I say my cousin is being recognized by the Grammys for the 50th year of hip hop, right? At a time, Heather, when he
Right.
They didn't always fully accept him.
But how about when y'all both were in the White House and
my gosh.
we were interviewing y'all, like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You think about that full circle
Yeah,
moment.
that's true.
I know what you're saying, but y'all were in there together. Was last year or this year? Maybe the
It
top
was
of
this
this
year.
year.
That was
Yeah,
this
top
year?
of
Top of this year.
It was Too Short and
And
40.
it was me, Too Short, and Fab.
Fab.
And we walk up in that thing. I said, Cuzzo!
How you gonna say Cuzzo in the White House? Like that's the best thing ever.
Him and Heather had the whole setup and everything. I'm like, oh, we up in here with the family. Yeah. You feel
Come on, that was beautiful. Like
was amazing.
I'm telling you, man, that gave me chills.
That gave me
Yeah.
chills. It's a beautiful, and then the pictures we took are just iconic
Crazy,
now.
iconic.
Legendary. So let's go back to 1993. I played Drought Season. That was off the Federal album.
Mm-hmm.
Who were you then? Do you remember what was your mindset then?
My mindset was a dude from the Octagon that was fresh off the streets, that knew a lot, that needed to get a lot off his chest, that needed to put it in a hip-hop form where the ones that can relate to me from different soils and trenches and, you understand me, and the quicksands, where they can relate to it. And that's what happened. So you got your people from Kansas City. You got your people from Oklahoma. You got your people from Dallas. You got your people from Atlanta. You got your favorite rappers listening to Federal album back then. The favorite album, your favorite rappers written out to this day, they'll tell you they grew up on the Drought Season. You understand me? I was first one talking about Triple Beam Scales and Bootsy and, Hella and all the words that you hear now, units, calling kilos a unit. You understand me? All that, man. I done did it all. I'm not the mad rapper. As you can see, I'm eating. I'm good. I ain't griping on nothing. I'm just being honest. Because if you don't give it to them, they ain't gonna never know.
That's all
They
I
ain't
be
gonna talk
trying
about
to
it.
say.
Hey, had to say it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I just been speaking out. I've been talking out lately because that's what I need to do, because these cats, they miss it, man. A lot of these youngsters, they're misled. They think that they rappers made up tycoon. The first rapper saying tycoon. I've been saying tycoon when they rapper was locked up or whatever. I've been saying it, or not even, in the conversation. You know what I mean? So we can go on and on and
What's
on.
some
and
other
on
ones
with
like
words.
Unit?
Oh
Tycoon.
man, please don't let me.
Come, you got a list. Go to the list, man. We gonna go to the list.
I just be forgetting. You feel
right.
me? Just the word for you feel me. The first rapper ever screaming, you feel me.
All right.
Nobody talking about
You
that.
get the list.
I
I'ma play.
I screamed that on Federal 1992. See, so actually Federal came out in 1992, independent, but we put the date up.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm
93.
saying?
Yeah.
So it said 93. So all our albums back then when we was independent, we made it where we put it up a year, because by the time it got to another soil, whether it was Atlanta or wherever, it'll get there, but you don't want it to come out in November and then it says 1992 on it. You want it to just need to say
So
93
you
so it can be
updated
fresh.
it.
Oh, got
Right,
it.
that's how we would do it. You feel me?
I'm gonna play this new single called "The Bay" featuring Turf Talk, and then we gonna come back with E-40 888. He's gonna read the list of the things y'all may not realize that he said 1st. Shade 4 or 5. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna have to, like, the next album, I'm gonna have to talk on one of your songs. I already feel this. Right?
Do it.
Right?
Come on.
Cuzzo, come on, man. I ain't done no, me and Tech used to perform back in the day, man. I ain't done nothing,
you got bars. I know you got bars. Come on, man.
I did
Shout out to
something.
Tech, man. Tell Tech I say it was handy too.
I certainly will. King Tech, man. Salute to
Tech.
King Tech, another
King
Bay Area
Tech, that's
icon.
right, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to go through this list in a second. That song is called "The Bay" off the Rule of Thumb, Rule Number 1 album by E-40. It's interesting because you've been able to stand the test of time and evolve with your music as we grow. And as we even grow with age and wisdom, we were having an interesting conversation. Heather started off today, and she performed yesterday at a MTV Unplugged.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, where they celebrated Jersey hip hop. Queen Latifah, Shaquem put it together.
Legendary.
And they did it in Jersey. It's all Poor Righteous Teachers, Wyclef, all the Jersey artists came, Lords of the
Wise,
Underground.
that's my guy.
Yeah, all these
Wise,
beautiful,
intelligent now.
wise and rock this funky joint. Come on. Wise, intelligent is incredible.
Incredible.
And Heather said she never performs All Glocks Down because of who she was when she made it in her early 20s. She doesn't use that kind of language.
Understood.
And where she is today, it doesn't sit right with her.
Understood.
Right. We've been having this conversation with the artist D1, Jim Jones, Meek Mill, and Ricky Rose, and where D1 alluded to them being older now, they should do something different with their lyrics. Mm-hmm. You got this new album. Do you consider that? Do you think like that when you write songs and subject matter and topics that you hit? Man, I'm at a different place in my life. I want to do it different.
Well, so with me, I've always been an old soul.
Yeah.
So I've always taught I spit that slide and spinning and all that in my raps all my career. But guess what? I'm a storyteller. I'm an entertainer for one, but I'm a storyteller. I have a verbal paintbrush. I paint pictures with my lyrics. So I tell about the good and the bad of situations, why I did this. Sometimes you got to back a motherfucker up. You got to know how to shoot with your right and your left. I'm a storyteller. That's what I do. So I talk about, you understand me, the consequences and repercussions of certain things if you're getting down and stuff. So that's what I do. I paint pictures. So I can't knock anybody else hustle. I just know what I've done. And I think lyrics out nowadays as I get older. I do. But
you do?
Again, yeah, I really do. If you hear me, I'm life lessons. Life lessons, but I still do it where, you understand me, it's the hard-headed stuff in there too. But I just do it a little. I'm rare like you know what I'm saying, black field goal kickers. I'm just a different dude. You know that, right? I'm just different. And they might not catch up now because a lot of times people be late like holiday freight. You know what I'm saying? So they might catch up 20 years from now and be like, man, that dude was going crazy. That was a different rapper right there.
But you won't censor yourself on lyrics at this stage in your life.
I'm not gonna censor myself. I'm hard-headed with it, but it's game and it's knowledge and it's all that mixed in one.
Okay.
I'm not doing extras, you know. Like I say, I'm just being me, and I'm giving my fans what they want. But I'm being different, and I'm teaching life lessons for sure, and showing you how to be an entrepreneur and this, that, and the third. Because everybody can get money, you know what I'm saying. But how did they get to it? So you got to give them, you know what I'm saying. How you gotta go get your business license. You gotta go do this. You gotta start off doing that. You understand me? There's stages to these wages.
There you go. Come on.
You better step up your intro game if you're gonna get on his album, bro.
I gotta rehearse before I jump on your song.
You better write some shit.
I'm gonna be writing,
and I make it look easy, but it's not.
Man,
I make everything look easy. The entrepreneurial thing that I'm doing, diving off into different spaces of, being a mogul. It's not easy. I make it look good, but I got a backbone. I got my wife locked in with me for many moments out the gate.
There she go. I see the queen. Come on.
Understand me? 37 years together.
What you wearing? What kind of jacket you got on today?
She got on.
Let me see.
She got Goyard.
Can you don't mind? You don't mind?
Goyard or go?
Yo, Drew,
go home.
Turn up. Get the jacket, man. Can we get the jacket right there? There you go. Boom, boom. Look at that.
You got to keep wifey fly. She been had swag and finesse.
Come on,
she been dope.
All right, come on. Hey, listen, man, I love it. E-40 is here. We got Mel Blunt on the line. What you want to say, Mel Blunt?
What's up, Sway? What's up, E?
What's happening?
Man, I just want to say, man, I used to review a lot of music for OK Player, like from 2006 to 2016, and I didn't come across the Hope I Don't Go Back. But when I did, man, even though I don't know what year did you make that, E-40?
I Hope I Don't Go Back to Slangin' Yayo came out on the Hall of Game. Was it Hall of Game album? Yeah, Element of Surprise. That was 19. That was after In a Major Way. No, Hall of Game. 1998.
Yep, 98.
98. Yeah. 1998.
Well, that song still resonates to this day, man. I even looked up the video. You had Merton Hanks and so many Gary Payton, so many Bay Area icons in it, man. I just love the presentation. And even to this day, man, like I say, it still resonates. So when you make quality music like you make, it's gonna stand the test of time. And when people talk about your lingo, they got to excavate these gems and musical songs as well as excavating your lingo. But there's still a lot of gems that people can dig up and really soak in. And on that Can You Feel Me note, I remember Drew Down did the cut Can You Feel Me off and refreaked the Fat Boys track. So I love that, man. Love that energy. Love that Bay Area energy, man. And love the fact that you if you made it in 98, it's almost like you were making grown man hip hop back then.
Absolutely.
Because it's not a lot of unnecessary curse words. Like you said, you might cover the good and the bad, but you don't use unnecessary curse words just for the hell of using them. You know what I mean? Just because you can. It's like you're selective in your vocab and you're very creative in your vocab, man. I just wanted to shout you out, brother, and to tell you to keep doing what you're doing, man. And you're an icon and very influential and still influential to this day, bro.
Thank you. I just want you to know, man, game acknowledge game, and I appreciate you for recognizing.
Mel Blunt, you a citizen, brother. Deontay is in the V. D, what up?
What up, 40? How y'all been doing, man? Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, man. I turned 26, my guy.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Don't look a day over 24.
Nah, I just was tapping in to congratulate you on your streak. You feel me? Give you your flowers. I know we spoke a while back. This is Deontay from GVRD.
For
Get the
sure.
little courts and everything. You feel
Absolutely.
me? So I just wanted to tap in and give you your flowers, man. And I can't wait for this album to drop so I can slap it in the whip.
Yes, sir. Tonight, 9 o'clock West Coast, 12 a.m. East Coast.
You a citizen, Deontay. We'll be
Yes,
featuring.
sir,
We'll do a citizen's review on the album tomorrow, so we'll be playing songs from it tomorrow as well. All right? Okay, man. Cuzzo is here, E-40. Lot to celebrate. He donated $100,000 to his alma mater, Grambling State. He's
HBCU.
HBCU. He received his honorary doctorate degree in music from his alma mater. He's Dr. E-40.
In real life.
Come on. We just talked about going up to the White House, hanging out with the VP and the president and the Golden State Warriors.
Absolutely.
Okay, he's a chef. He got his new book, Goon with the Spoon. Okay. He recently got a street renamed after him. I wish I could have been there. I was there in spirit, but the whole Bay Area celebrated. What's the name of the street?
E-40 Way on the 1300 block of Magazine Street.
That's legacy right there, brother.
Come on, man.
That's legacy. We both shared in the Tupac Shakur Way renaming that took place 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely.
I was hosting it and you were there. We had a good ass time.
Good
man.
time. Big
Bro,
family
didn't we have a
reunion.
good ass-
Yeah, we had a great time. Positive vibes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was a touching ceremony. And you did a great job, man. You always do. You just a professional, man. So much love and seeing his family there as well and everything. And shout out to Ray Love for inviting me.
Yeah.
He called me saying, man, I want you to speak. I know that was your guy, so come speak some words, man. I said, I'm there, man. Tell me what time. And you understand me? We pulling up.
Is there something you never shared about Pac and the experience that you had with him?
It's a lot of things I never talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep me and Richie Rich was talking about that the other day. Like we got so many things that he talked to us about and everything. We just choose to leave it alone and just keep them memories for ourselves. Not saying it was bad, not saying it was good.
Yeah.
But overall, he was A+. Pac was. If he liked you, he loved you.
Yeah, man.
If he didn't like you, he don't fuck with you.
Come on.
Period.
There's parts of the interview that he and I did. This is famous last. Well, I don't know if it was his last, but we believe it was his last. That I never put out either.
For real.
Yeah.
I was watching one interview he did with MTV.
Yeah.
And it was like, is it anything that you think that always gets you in trouble? And he just, my big fat mouth. I said, Pac crazy because he spoke out, man.
Man.
He didn't hold nothing on his tongue, man. He didn't hold nothing on his chest, man. He gonna let it loose.
Let it loose at such a young age.
Did so much. The man died at 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
People still think they kids at 25 years old right now. I'm only 25. And we make mistakes. That man was a grown man. That man was on grown man time, doing so much in so little time, man. That man was a boss. I love that dude, man. He was one of the real ones. His music speaks for itself. He had uplifting songs. You know what I'm saying? Parties. He had a song for every emotion.
Dear Mama,
Man,
Brenda's got a baby.
Every emotion.
Keep your head up.
Keep your head up.
Come on. Think about it. And I hate when suckers disrespect him, man. Like, oh, man, he wasn't from here and this one. Man, shut up, Mark. You Marks. Y'all suckers, man. Shut up.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean that, man. Suckers. First of all, I'm mad at a lot of dads out there and parents that didn't teach them about the fathers of hip hop, the real, the solid guys when it was solid, not salad. You understand me? I don't like that. The kids, you can't really blame them because they don't know. Sometimes they just don't know. What you don't know, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a respect thing, man. And I think I look at like my little nieces and like the little kids growing up now. I observe them, they smart as heck. You know, they're born with iPads in their hand and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, these little kids going to be sharper than a porcupine spine. You watch. They're going to change this old bullshit that's out there right now. Yeah. Watch. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Give it a few years because everything changed every 4-5 years. You understand me? Give it a few years. That little kid that was 11, he's going to be 16, 17 soon. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he gonna help change the world the way it is because the sucker shit is out there, and I don't approve of it.
No, I don't either. I heard some sentiment about when they did the Park Street renaming. A lot of folks was like, well, he's not from Oakland. He's not. Hey, listen, wasn't born in Oakland, only lived in the Bay a few years, but the amount of promotion and representation and signifying that he gave to Oakland is more than any of these folks complaining could ever do.
Absolutely.
You got to understand the energy that man brought to the Bay Area, not even just Oakland, the Bay Area, Northern California, was worth more than your complaining that he wasn't born in the Bay.
Put it this way.
Yeah.
That dude is history. He Malcolm X in them.
Yeah.
You understand me? He need to have a street, like they got Martin Luther King
Street.
Yeah. They need to have a Tupac way everywhere. Mm-hmm. Every city. Every state. Mm-hmm. They need, you understand me? Even in Africa. He was known in Africa. People have thug life on their chest and on their stomach and everything in Africa.
Yeah.
You understand me? Everywhere. So walking icon, man.
Walking icon.
Gone too soon.
And you a walking icon that's here with us, man. Give it up for the one and only E-40. Rule of Thumb is out at midnight.
Thank you.
It's out at midnight. Soak up that gang. Goon with the spoon. It's out right now.
Thanksgiving next week. You might want to grab it.
I got them in here for you, baby.
Get the book. Pre-order. Go. That's ready now, right? You get it right now.
Right now, you can get the book, man. Any bookstore, it's nationwide.
It's nationwide.
It's presented by, you know what I'm saying, the boy Snoop Dogg. He present me, you know what I'm saying, Goon with the spoon. And I put my pride to the side and say, go ahead, let's do it because it's Snoop, because I love you. And he already got the platform and he locked in with me. That's my family.
Hey, look, and they got recipes and
that's the turkey? Oh my God!
Look at that.
The panko crusted cod. Come on, man.
With lemon and then the grits with crispy fish. You know, you got it. And then, Cuzzo, I want to say this is an honor. Variety named you as one of the top 50 greatest hip hop executives of all time. That's a exclusive honor. Not everybody will be able to get that.
That's right.
All right. That's one of those clubs where everybody wear the green jacket.
Absolutely.
All right. That's that type of accomplishment and recognition has to be equally as important as it is as an MC.
It definitely is, man. You know, when Billboard put me in their top 50, even though I feel like I'm top 5, top 10, it's okay. But they put me number 41. They put me in their top 50 Billboard. No bells and whistles to it. That was their decision. They voted on it. I think they voted on it with Vibe magazine and whatnot. Well, I was elated. I was just happy to be in that lineup with 50 years of hip hop.
Come on, man.
Somebody recognized this game more infested, man. You understand me?
And now top greatest hip hop executives of all time. So you got to go Russell Simmons. You got to go Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Clarence Avant. All these different. Leor Cohen, I guess, would be considered that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Brian Turner.
Andre
Harrell, right? You know, and so congratulations, and that's
you.
Bay Area.
Thank you.
We calling out all these accomplishments.
All of it. And Variety, that's the same. They in the same they like Rolling Stone type. You understand me? They up there like that. That magazine. You see
so before we go, man, let's go back to that phone list. I want to hear some of the things that you got that you did
I didn't
first.
Write all of them down. So here we go. Let's go.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's go slow. All right, what's the first one?
Plug.
First
rapper screaming plug.
Who got the plug?
Okay. Calling rims and tires, calling them socks, shoes, tippy toes.
That's right.
All
socks,
that. You
shoes,
understand me? Buttons, whatever. You understand me?
Okay.
Droughts. Talking about drought season. The first one talking about a drought. Wasn't nobody even talking about no droughts. Nobody wasn't talking about gumbo pots and triple beam scales and choppers. You understand me? I was the first that did all that. Period. We could go to zippers, calling ounces, zippers, zones, and you know what I'm saying? Me. Okay. First one, you understand me? Hella. First one screaming hella. Okay. Vallejo niggas in that motherfucker. Hella deep. You understand me? Hella. Yeah. We can go with slap.
Slap. Okay.
Clapping. Blapping. Okay. You understand me?
Clapping and bapping.
All that, everything that got something to do with that phrase right there. It started off with slapping. And food don't slap, food smack. Always know that.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I was confused.
Tycoon, first rapper that ever had Tycoon come out of their mouth ever.
Okay.
You understand me? And I got receipts. You understand me? Popo.
Popo. Here come Popo.
The Popos. That's 1992. What else I say? Paper route. All about my paper route. You understand me? All about getting paper. You understand me? On my route to, you understand me? The revenues. You know what I'm saying?
They say that in Harlem. Do the Troy say that in Harlem?
Federal.
Federal
on the streets. When we said federal on the streets, that meant like, you have enough money, man. You might catch a federal case. You in that
big.
You in that bracket right there. You understand me?
Yeah, that's an accomplishment.
You understand what I'm saying? so I had my album Federal. That was one of them breakthrough albums right there with the drought season and all them on it. You understand me? Broccoli. Got me a baggie full of broccoli and the crooked eyes 22. That was on a song called Practice Looking Hard.
That's right. Shout out to Boots Riley.
93. You understand me? Boots was on that thing.
Yeah, come on.
Boots was he had practice. I got a mirror in my pocket and I practiced looking hard. So I took a sample from his shit, and then in that song, that's when I said, and I actually showed what broccoli meant. I actually said it in the video because he was in my video. Tupac was in that video as well, and I had to bag a nickel sack. No, 20 sack. It was a 20 sack of weed. And I said, got me a baggie full of broccoli and a crooked eyes 22. You understand me? How many years ago was that?
1993? 30 years.
Come on.
Y'all weren't even born yet. Y'all wasn't even born yet.
Come on, man. I'm just being real. People get mad at me because there's a lot of suckers out there that's youngsters that ain't laced and groomed and they don't know, so they get mad because they think their favorite rapper made it. It's boy, I've been here for many moons. I'm rare. Like, they don't make them like me. I'm chipped from a different cliff, brother. You got me fucked up. You understand me?
I need that sound. I need that as a drop.
I mean that shit. You know.
What else we got, cuz?
You feel me?
You feel me?
Screaming that many moons ago in the 90s, early 90s. For Sheezy, for Shizzle, far as on wax.
On wax.
Especially for Sheezy, you understand me?
Because I was being said in the neighborhoods, but on wax.
Absolutely on wax. Because, as a rapper, we get a lot of stuff from the streets.
Yeah.
And what rappers don't get their stuff from the streets? I mean, how you in an urban community and you not using some of the street slang that's going on? You're gonna be square as a box of Apple Jacks if you don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just creative and I get it from the soils. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
damn, we got a nice list right here. This is just a few of them.
Fetty.
Got to get my Fetty.
Fetty.
He got an artist, big Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap took the whole,
Fetty, first one screaming there. That's Fetty, that's money, that's Skrilla, that's Scratch, that's Yaper. You feel me?
That's Yaper, Torch.
Hello? Twisted, like, I was burnt twisted, full of it and gone. Twisted is like, when you drinking and you hella toasty. Yeah, you twisted, man. You understand me? Man, that Bootsy. Oh, man, he hella Bootsy. Man, that Boosie, I was the first rapper ever screaming Boosie. And the motherfuckers in the streets didn't even know what Boosie meant.
Yeah.
You understand me? And I ain't talking about Lil Boosie, my family. That's my folks. Right?
Yeah.
Let's clear that up real quick.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's my folks. That's my love.
We're talking about a term expression. We're talking about Boosie, that's our people. Yeah, that's family, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, give this man a round of applause, man. This is one of hip-hop's greatest for so many reasons. Hip-hop's greatest. One of hip-hop's greatest from Vallejo. One of hip-hop's greatest from Northern Cali. One of hip-hop's greatest from the Bay Area. E-40, say his name. E-40, say his name. Rule of thumb. Rule number 1, out at midnight. Goon with the spoon. Come on, man. It's a celebration. Look at that chain. Now look at your chain.
And it got weight on it, and it's not playing.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a 56-year-old top hat.
There you go, man.
Old-ass youngster.
There you go. Skin is, look at the skin. It's emerald. Look at the skin. It's glistening.
I'm Granddaddy Thurman. So I'm Reverend Thurman's grandson.
Come on, man. Look at the skin.
Louisiana roots,
look at it. That's how you know we related. Look at
Louisiana roots, man.
That's how you know we related. Look at the skin. If the skin ain't like this. Come on, man. I got to show my skin, too.
Yeah, show the skin,
I got skin too. Leave me the fuck alone. Look at my skin. We don't do all that.
Smooth skin.
Look at show them yours, cuz.
Shit, I can't lift it down.
Damn. All right, almost, cuz. Almost. Let it go. Don't tear the jacket. Don't tear the jacket, man.
It's
Hey,
always
man,
a good time
every
rocking
time,
with you, fam.
man. I love you, brother.
I love you more, bro.
Come on, man. Let's just keep doing it.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. All
Keep
right.
being great, brother.
You too, fam.
I love you.
It looks good on you.
It looks good on you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You like me too. There you go.